Boy, I tell you, for a game that I really don't care about, I've been sleeping most of this game. So when I went to sleep, Philly was up 21-0, and now uh, they fumbled the kickoff, the punt. Dallas did. I mean, the Eagles did. Dallas had first and goal at the 8, and they couldn't score. So I'll keep you abreast of what happened in this game. I think most of you people are watching this game. I didn't watch it. So Eagles got the ball with 3.5 minutes to go. How this team, it's like I said, when they come to play, they play. And when they don't come to play, you get results like what you're getting right now. So incomplete. Is it incomplete? Oh, he caught it. Okay. I see AJ Brown. I see that somebody in the Eagle organization got the message I sent out yesterday to the Eagles. Happy Sunday, Daniel Barry. Wishing him happy Sunday. Also, happy Thanksgiving to you, Daniel, and yours. Buccaneers and the Rams. Both of them laying it on the line tonight. And we'll get to that. But meanwhile, since nobody's in here, we can recap the games. Atlanta's going to beat New Orleans. Two-minute warning in Dallas. Trying to pick a game. Jaguars won today. All right, let's start with this one. Ravens beat the Jets 23-10. Believe it or not, the Jets had the lead in this game. All right, Lamar, 13 of 23, 57% passing, 83 QBR, 153 yards. Derrick Henry, 21 for 64 for 2 touchdowns. And that's it for the victorious Ravens. Nothing special, typical Raven game. They won 23-10. Let's do the Browns because people want to hear about Shedeur Sanders. They win 24-10. Shedeur 11 of 20, 209 yards, a touchdown, a pick, 96% QBR. Quishon Judkins, 16 for 47 and 2 touchdowns. Shadur Sanders, I believe, scored a touchdown. No, he didn't. He threw a pass, though. Dylan Sampson, 2 for 59 for a touch. Geno, 1 touchdown. Let's see who he threw it to. Aston Gente. Okay. Browns beat the Raiders 24-10 in Vegas. Next, Atlanta and the Saints. Saints go down 24-10. Kirk Cousins, 16 of 23, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Completed 70% of his passes, a 116 QBR. Algier, 12 for 44. Bijan, 14 for 70 yards. Meanwhile, Philly, 3rd and 2 against the Cowboys. See what happens here. All right, Cowboys sacked Hurts. I don't know why they didn't run Saquon. That's what you got him for. You warn them about these coaches sometimes. Still scored for Atlanta. And who else scored for Atlanta? He did throw up 2 touchdowns. And Darnell Mooney scored for Atlanta. He had a big day, 3 for 74. See, for the Saints, Cowboys have a lot of time left in this game to drive to win the game. It's a bad loss for the Eagles if they lose. Tyler Soule, 30 for 43, 243 and an interception. I guess the Saints scored a defensive touchdown, but they go down 24-10 as we're at the holiday season, which means teams like the Saints and Falcons looking forward to the draft. Jaguars winning overtime 27-24 over Arizona. Lawrence, 18 for 30, 60%, 256, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. That's a typical Trevor Lawrence day. ETN, 15 for 86. And see who caught the touchdowns. Parker Washington, 5 for 71. ETN, 3 for 30 and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers, who they got from the Raiders, 4 for 50 and a touchdown. Brissett, 33 for 49 and a touchdown, 98 QBR. Bam Knight had a touchdown. Greg Dortch, 6 for 3 and a touchdown. And Arizona scored a defensive touchdown. So Jaguars over the Cardinals 27-24. Seahawks 30, Titans 24. Donald 16 for 26, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 129 QBR. Completed 62% of his passes. Kenneth Walker 11 for 71. Zach Carbonell 6 for 35 in the touch. And Jackson Smith Enigma 8 for 167 and 2 touchdowns. Wow. He's definitely getting a game ball this week. Cam Ward 28 for 42, 67% passing, 256 a touchdown, no picks, 96 passer rating. Cam Ward 6 for 37 and a touchdown. Henry Dyke caught a touchdown, 5 for 41. Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24. I did this game already, okay. Patriots 26-20 over the Bengals. They go to 10-2. 3-game lead on the Bills. Drake May 22 of 35, 63% passing, 294 touchdown, and a pick. He ran for 22 yards. Henderson had 18 for 66. Receiving wise, Hunter Henry 7 catches, 115 and a touchdown for the victorious Patriots. Meanwhile, Flacco 19 of 37, 183 a touchdown, a pick. He had terrible rating numbers. Chase Brown 19 for 107. Mitch Tinsley, 2 catches, 29 yards, and a touchdown for the pathetic Bengals. All right, Dallas. Let you know what's happening right now, right behind me. Prescott. Uh-oh. But where did George Pickens get all this? I didn't see this in Pittsburgh, I tell you that. Maybe because they got a real quarterback in Dallas. Lions 34, Giants 27 in overtime. Golf 20 of 42, 67% completion, 279 touchdowns and a pick, 97 QBR. Jameer Gibbs 15 for 219, 2 touchdowns. Amon St. Brown 9 for 149, a touchdown. Jameer Gibbs 11-45 and a touchdown. For the Giants, Gunnar Olszewski, 33-yard touchdown pass. Winston 18 of 36, 2 touchdowns and a pick, threw for 366. Tracy has 16 yards. Tracy has 62 yards on the ground. Theo Johnson 3 for 77. Tracy 3 for 68. Slayton 1 for 23. Isaiah Hopkins 2 for 42 and a touchdown. Wandell Robinson 9 for 156 and a touchdown. And Jameis Winston 1 for 33 and a touchdown for the losing Giants. All right, who that leaves? Let's do Steelers and Bears. All right, Cowboys are about to pull off a miracle down 21-0. And boy, the media is going to be talking about them, and especially they're playing on Thursday. Oh, God. All right, Caleb Williams, 19 of 35, 54%, 239, 3 touchdowns, no picks, a 111 QBR. He ran for 21. Mongage, 12 for 48 and a touchdown. Swift only had 15 yards. Loveland, 4 for 49, a touchdown. DJ Moore, 5 for 64 and 2 touchdowns. Remember, Steelers had a defensive touchdown this game. So, and the Cowboys come back to win. Jerry Jones in tears in his luxury suite. Jera. Cowboys win. Mason Rudolph 24-31, 77%, 171, a touchdown and a pick, 91 QBR. Gainwell had 92 yards on 10 rushes. Jalen Warren scored a touchdown, 18 touches for 68 yards. DK Metcalf ran in a touchdown. Well, I'm glad I didn't watch this game today. And Pat Freiermuth had a 3-yard touchdown, 3 for 19. So Steelers go home, play the Bills next week. Nobody knows what Aaron's going to do. Colts and Chiefs. I saw this game. It was fascinating to say the least. Again, the Colts gagged it late in the game. Instead of running with Jonathan Taylor, they tried to make Daniel Jones look like a superstar. And we'll get to Daniel Jones. Well, as we always do in here, we talk the winners first. Mahomes 29, 46, 63%, 352, no touchdowns and a pick. Hunt had 30 rushes for 104 and a touchdown. Werby 4 for 59. Rasheed Rice 8 for 141. Jones 19 of 31, 61% completion, 181, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 104 QBR. Taylor 16 for 58. Drew Ogletree 2 for 8 for a touchdown. Michael Pittman 5 for 27 touchdown. All right, Cowboys and Eagles just ended. Prescott 23 of 36, 64% completion, 354, 2 touchdowns and a pick, 114 QBR. Williams 20 for 87. Prescott had an 8-yard touchdown run. Ferguson 5 for 60. Pickens 9 for 146 and touchdown. CeeDee Lamb 4 for 75. Hurts 27 of 39, 69% completion, 289, a touchdown, no picks, 106.55. Barkley 10 for 22. Hurts 7 for 33 and 2 touchdowns. Smith 6 for 89. A.J. Brown has come back to us. 8 for 110. Cowboys win. Down 21-0. 24-21. And last but not least, Green Bay 23, Vikings 6. Not much to say about the Vikings. Meanwhile, the Packers love Malik Willis, 1 for 1, 7-yard completion. Love, 14 of 21, 67% completion, 91 QBR, 139. Wilson had 2 touchdowns, 107 yards. So, Green Bay gets ready to play Detroit 23-6, and that is the complete scoreboard, everybody. So, getting ready for Tampa Bay and the Rams. What a game this is going to be tonight. If it's anything like Dallas, we're going to have a treat tonight. I'm pumped up for it. Oh, man. So we got Baker against Stafford. It should be a very good one. And with that loss, Chicago is tied for the Eagles for best record in the N.F.C. And both of these teams are going to be landing on the line tonight. I can tell you that. Very bad loss for the Eagles, by the way. Avalanche and Blackhawks. Take it all in right now. Weird day in the N.F.L. Chicago wins again. We got the Rams and Buccaneers tonight. Carolina and the Niners tomorrow night. Seattle wins again. And Green Bay wins. Even though I think they're not going to make the playoffs. And the AFC, Colts lose again. You know, the Bills lost Sunday. Houston and Jacksonville both won. Good evening, Miss Marina. What did I tell you? In the NFC South, AFC South, the Colts had that big lead early. They have caught them, basically. And we're going to have the Colts and the Texans next week. That's part of our doubleheader next Sunday. So it's going to be 8 o'clock on the East Coast. That means we're close to Sunday night football in America. As the draft is beginning to materialize and crystallize, who's going to be at the top. Not a good draft if you care about quarterback, but if you care about the trenches, this is a very good draft. So and Cowboys, what an impressive comeback today. They win 24-21 at home. Jerry Jones crying in the booth at the end of the game. Big win for the boys. You can't take it away from them. Raven back on the bandwagon. Now they lose to Kansas City. That's 6 losses and not looking good in the tough N.F.C. But that was a good one for Dallas today. Oh, wow. Getting ready for this war in L.A. tonight. And this, some games you mark on the calendar. Like next week, everybody's gonna be watching Buffalo and Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna waste my time watching that. Next week, I'll be watching the Seahawks and the Vikings. Next week. Get ready for next Sunday. I'm pumped for next week. N.F.L always puts a smile on my face. Take this. So I'm so excited for this game tonight. Let me see if the Flame game is about to start since we're at the 8 o'clock hour. I have the Flame game in front of me, and I'll be doing the Tampa Bay game with the Rams tonight. Bruins and Sharks are about to start. No. don't do women's basketball. I'm sorry about that. Remember, it's going to be 2 years ago now. Remember that 2 years ago? Everybody was on that bandwagon with Caitlin Clark and who's the chick who's modeling for Victoria's Secret? What's her name again? Yeah, I wonder what happened to that. Flames Canucks is probably later. So I'm gonna have the Bruin game in front of me since they're about to start Bruins and Sharks. Right. Ravens excited about the game. He should be. He should be, bro. That win may have saved the Cowboys season. All right, let's get this started. I'm waiting for NBC to start their game tonight. All right, Clayton Kershaw is talking about his childhood buddy, Matthew Stafford. All right. These teams are wearing the uniforms right there in the thumbnail. The Rams are wearing their white tonight. Buccaneers are wearing that beautiful pewter color, which I love. There goes Baker Mayfield. American media celebrating their Cowboys winning tonight. Looking forward to this one tonight, though. What's up, brother love? Good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, bro. Great brother love, showing support. Salute to brother love, baby. So we're getting ready. Here comes the Buccaneers. Finally, get this game started. Oh man, what a long day, boy. Let me tell you. So let me go do this real quick. I'm still here. I'm just gonna heat this up in here. It's gonna be a cold night tonight. There we go. Whew. All right. Get this ready right now. Go ahead, girl, sing. Okay. Yeah, people don't know how big that game was for the Cowboys today. They back to 500 again. They got a lot of teams to jump. Oh man. So boy, look how beautiful it is tonight in Southern California. So congratulations to Chris Collinsworth, his 500th game in the booth. That's a lot of games, folks. All right, Mike Tirico gives a vote to Baker excuse me, to Stafford for MVP. He's my MVP, no question. So all right, Godwin is back for Baker tonight. Nakua, Devontae. You know I love me some Devontae Adams. So let's get this commercial break and we'll get started. Beautiful scene of Malibu as the sun's about to go down in Southern California. They had rain all week, they said. One of the most beautiful places to live, I tell you. Southern California, let me tell you. Meanwhile, let me check out the Blackhawks. That black jersey came out after midnight Friday morning. It's sold out. Good to see the Blackhawks back relevant again. So So let me sit back and relax and enjoy this Sunday nighter, folks. You know I'm gonna enjoy this. So Bears Eagles on Friday. Interesting. Both 8-3. We'll see how the Eagles bounce back. That's gonna be huge. So 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 here we go. Aaron Donald's back in town. I dropped the link. You do is pull up that. All right, Tampa will get the ball first. Yeah, Dad, you want to pull up the link? It's right there, bro. Everything is good, Dad. All right, Baker and the Bucs first and 10 at the 30. Okay, bro. Enjoy your dinner. First and 10, Tampa. Oh, we got a good 6 out of that, maybe 7 yards. So it'll be second and 3 for the Bucs. This is the last time I'll see Tampa this year to the playoffs. That's if they get there. Second and 3. Right there, half yard short, be third and a half yard at the 39 and a half. Don't forget, next Sunday we'll be in Indianapolis as we'll see the Colts and the Texans, and then the late game for us will be Minnesota at Seattle. First down, Tampa Bay. Yes, he got 4 yards out of that. So first and 10, Tampa. All right, Baker for 3. Second down. First down, Tampa Bay. So the Buccaneers are driving. So I'm like, Tampa's in Rams territory at the Rams 43, first down, Tampa Bay. Baker. He's second and 10. All right, be third and 8 for the Buccaneers. Rams got their fans there tonight. Baker. He can run it, and he's going to. Boy, he had a first down. I don't know why he didn't want to. He didn't want to. What's it called? Run for the first down. Right, Buccaneers are going to punt. First and 10 for the Rams at their 19. And Stafford's getting ready to come out there. We're going to see some magic, folks. We'll see some real arm talent. All right, check out the Black Hawk game. Still no score in Chicago. 8 minutes to go in the second period. So, Islanders won 1-0 today. They lost yesterday 2-1. Oh. Let's get back to the game. Robinson 2 yards. If he got that. All right, excuse me, Stafford, good tackle, be third and long for the Rams. All right, third and 7. See what happens. Stafford, what a catch by Devontae Adams. First and 10 Rams at their own 36. That's Stafford threw a bullet right there. First and 10 at the 35. Play action. Second and 2. So, play action. Stafford. Nakua. So, first and 10. LA. First and 10 at the 28. Stafford. Sacked. Second and 20. Almost picked off. Almost picked off. Third and long. Stafford. Wow. Nakua for 20. First down. First and 10 Rams at the 16-yard line of Tampa. Touchdown, LA. All right. Boy, look at that arm talent right there. Look at that missile by Stafford. Seven nothing LA, folks. Just like that. Seven nothing LA. Avalanche up 1-0. All right. So all right, Baker at the 35. Let's see what happens. So, three and a half minutes left in the first. Oh, all right, second and 12. Second and 12. Wow. Okay, Baker to Otten. He fumbled. He juggled the ball. Telling you folks, I love LA, and I loved them last year. I love them even more this year. I picked them back in April, and they are playing the way I figured they would play. $14 LA. San Jose is up 1-0 on the Bruins. Lena's happy about the Cowboys win. Should be. But remember one thing. I've been saying this all day, and I test agree. That game tomorrow night in San Francisco. If Carolina wins that game, they will have tiebreakers over the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Niners. And that's a big statement. But their schedule is tough, though. Carolina's. They got the Rams next week. And the way the Rams are looking right now, he's happy about the Raptors winning 7 in a row. Raptors very improved. Do the Bulls still have one loss? So looking at the Rams, boy, they are a high-powered machine. So looking forward to seeing Carolina tomorrow night. Then I won't be back after tomorrow to Thursday. Pre-game show Green Bay and the Lions, and then Dallas and Kansas City. Friday I'm off. Oh no, excuse me. Friday I got the Bears and the Eagles. That's at 3:00. A Black Friday showdown in Philly. Off Saturday, back Sunday, and can't wait. Texans and Indianapolis early. We'll see the Seahawks late on Sunday. It's already third down for Baker. Rams, boy. This is the Ram team I thought they would be. To me, they have the best coach in the league. Their offense is high powered. No one has the arm talent like Matthew Stafford. And here in the United States, folks, when you wake up tomorrow and listen to the talk shows, it's going to be all about Dallas, nobody else. But you got to give Dallas credit, man. They came back from 21 nothing, folks, to win that game. I didn't watch the game until the very end when I came up here. I did not pay that game no attention. Almost time for the Flames and the Canucks. I'll watch a little bit of that. Here in the States, I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I know that I'm going to be bored on Thanksgiving Day. Make my picks. Green Bay is 3.5 point underdog. I'm going to take the Lions to win that game. Kansas City 6.5 on the Cowboys. I'm going to take Kansas City in that one. And in the nightcap, I can care less about the Ravens and Bengals. Like the stupid ass advertisements that bore me to death. Now, who's playing this in the Premier League next Saturday, Sunday? Who they got going? Chelsea and Arsenal next Sunday. Okay, that's for Melina and Moss and all the Arsenal fans. That's next Sunday. Chelsea goes to Arsenal on the USA Network. Look at that beautiful sundown here in Southern California. All right, Stafford out again. Let's go. Kyron Williams up the gut for 5 yards. All right, end of one, 14 nothing Rams. Oh, wow. Tomorrow I go turkey shopping. Mhm. All right. Long day tomorrow. Shopping for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Start the third period in Chicago. Well. Mike Pecker. I haven't seen Mike Pecker in God knows when. Raptors. We're gonna catch them one of these days. I'll get the Raptors up in the NBA. Buffalo once again. After being gutless against the Flames Wednesday night, they won back to back. All right, second and nine for the Rams from their own 40. Stafford. So Stan Kroenke may be on his way to getting a second Super Bowl trophy. Stafford. All right, Stafford 10 for 10 to start the night, boy. He is rolling. How can this man not be the MVP of the league? I don't know. Wow. 11 of 11 for Stafford, Devontae Adams. And they're about to put the Buccaneers away, folks. And if that happens, I'll go a half with this game, and then I'll see you all tomorrow night for Frisco and the 11. Stafford, second and 10. First and goal, Rams. Second and goal. Stafford. He's going to run it himself. Almost picked off. Stafford. 29 touchdowns, 2 picks. And this the 11th game of the season for Stafford. So, LA rolling, folks. Mr. Miami's in the chat. So it's good to see 305. And the Rams are making a statement tonight. Well, I've been telling you people, you could talk about Kansas City. You could talk about those losers in Buffalo. Okay. Best team in football. Kept saying it to all of you. Rams. Now you have to say Rams, Eagles, and probably, wow, who would be number three? I don't know. Man, not the Lions. Uh, I don't know who would be number three right now. Maybe probably Denver is number three, but Rams and Eagles are clearly 1, 2 in the league. They're cut above everybody else. Okay. Oh boy. Lay it on the line, all right. Tampa's getting blown off the planet, folks. Eagles and Seahawks. Seahawks, 305. I think Seahawks is there with the Rams and Eagles. Buccaneers getting the ball back. Beer money. 305. Seahawks. Seahawks. We'll see Seattle next Sunday. After Thanksgiving, after Black Friday. $10 to go in this merciful laugh. Duval County. Jaguars and Colts in 2 weeks in Duval County. Huh. All right, Baker. He slid too short, I believe. Yeah, he got the first down. So, take a look at the game right now. Huh. So, yacht party December 29th and 30th. 305, you enjoy your yacht party, bro. We'll have the Buccaneers. We're done with Tampa. We'll have the as Baker's running for first downs. We'll have the Rams and Panthers up next week. I think I'll tell you right now what we'll have up for next Sunday. Steelers and Bills is the Big 425 game. I'll tell you right now which way we're going. Eagles Bears on Friday. 7 minutes to go in the first half. So all right, Buccaneers down to the Rams 20. Very quick first half, by the way. All right, touchdown Tampa. All right, next Monday night, the Giants and Patriots. I'll skip it. Pretty sure they're going to flex out of that Sunday night game. So let's see what Stafford does here. If he scores, I'm going to bed. I got Thanksgiving shopping to do tomorrow. And for week 14, we're only going to do one game that day. And that's going to be the Rams. What the hell, the Rams? And that'll be the Bears Packers. And that game starts at 4:30. I'll give you the pregame show, and then I'll be back at 4:15. But that'll be our game in 2 weeks. Bears Packers. So let's see what Stafford does here. What's up, Bogov? What's going on? No, just chilling. I mean, good Sunday night. Cowboys came back today. That was the game of the day. And I didn't even see the game to the end. I didn't watch that game at all. They came back from 21-0. Give them a lot of credit. We'll see Dallas in 2 weeks at Detroit on Thursday Night Football. Lions escaped today in overtime. All right, Baker went into the tent. Cowboys comeback was awesome. Yeah, real Cowboy fan. His mom is already here for Thanksgiving. I do the cooking that day. Mom said put the bird in the oven at 3 o'clock in the morning. Be ready by 10 a.m. So I'll be munching on turkey while doing the pregame show on Thursday. Pumped up for that. Cowboys Chiefs is your middle game in the afternoon. And then the late game is the hapless Bengals at Baltimore. I will be doing the post game show. Then I'm going to bed and get ready for. Yeah, Baker looks hurt. Yeah, if Baker's hurt, I guess Carolina will win that division by default. Stafford, boy, look at this again, folks. You know how much I love Jordan Love. You know that. But no one has better arm talent than this guy. This guy is the grand master of arm talent. It's Matthew Stafford. Miami's hungry for turkey leg. He'll get that Thursday in parts unknown. Mom will give it to him. Stafford again. Oh, look at that. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Stafford is putting on a show, folks. And this is why me and Miss Molina agree on this. He is the MVP of the league. I'm sorry. I know you people love Josh Allen and Mahomes and who's the other one they worship? MVP of the league is this man throwing the football right now. What a performance he's putting on tonight in the first half. This is a clinic in how you throw the football. Clinic. Look at this. This could be a touchdown. Devontae Adams, touchdown. This game is over. I will see you folks tomorrow night as Stafford has 30 touchdowns to 2 picks. As Devontae Adams runs all the way and through the runway, Josh Allen is trash. What pie you like for Thanksgiving, Mace? Potato, but I'm more of a cookies guy. I'm not in mom's lavish kitchen, so here I will tell mom to this we'll probably end up buying a pie. Rams up 28-7. Stafford is just unreal, folks. And he's showing it tonight. Devontae Adams leads. Both of these men have teamed up. So, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Oh man, probably chicken leg with stuffing and green beans, which I'm gonna have on Thursday here. Nice dinner roll and nice bottle of ice water to wash it down. I'll be eating some turkey wing before I come on the air uh, Thursday morning. I'll be on the air, folks, at 12:15. Chuck Knox, greatest Rams head coach. Yeah, I'll give it that to Chuck. Yeah. No. It's this kid McVay. What's your favorite food for Thanksgiving, Miami and Bargoff? What you guys like to eat for Thanksgiving? So something told me that I just wanted to see a good game tonight. I didn't care who won, but I tell you, Stafford is reminding people that he is the best in the business. I like stuffing and mac and cheese. Okay, my house is gonna have green beans, stuffing, throw plates out the windows. Oh man, 305 is the trip. No, the NBA with these crazy 11 o'clock in the morning starts. I mean, 11 o'clock at night starts on the East Coast. So Stafford looking awesome. 30 touchdowns, 2 picks. He, to me, is the unanimous MVP of the league. Unanimous. As they're talking about Bel Air, you know those guys on NBC is bored. 305 will be with me for the last time tomorrow night. I Test will be my special guest because he's a little, I wouldn't say worried, but he's fascinated about Carolina. We have Carolina and the Niners tomorrow. Melina puts it in capital letters. Stafford deserves the MVP. To me, he does. But here in the United States, they have their favorites. And Melina, I'm going to tell you, he's going to get robbed. The way it's looking right now, Drake May is going to win the MVP of the league. It's either going to be Drake May or what's his face in Buffalo. And you can throw in Prescott. That's how the media works. They just hold it against Stafford, what he did to Reggie Bush a decade ago when calling him Mike Florio. When Reggie Bush wanted to have a team meeting, he said, "Why should we have a team meeting?" And that spread like wildfire. But this man's a loser. Well, I don't know. He got one Super Bowl ring already. Maybe he's going. Well, I'll be bold to say this. To me, I picked him to go to the Super Bowl back in April, and the way they're looking tonight, they're looking like a championship contender. It'll be World War IV between them and the Eagles. A collision course for the N.F.C. championship. 2 minute one. Yeah, but again, Melina, They don't care about that. This is not Canada. Here in the United States, the media play favorites. And the story is not the Rams because people still believe. Matter of fact, I'll say it now. People now after Dallas won, people are going to pick Dallas over the Rams. That's how this country works. But Drake May is the story right now in the league because he played for the one of the greatest dynasties in the history of sports. In New England, folks, they'll win next week. They'll win the week after that. No. They'll win next week. They'll have their bye week 14, and then we'll have the showdown up here, 1 o'clock Eastern, December the 14th. May and Josh Allen. Steve the Berg MVP. 49ers going to win tomorrow night. It's going to be tough for San Francisco. Even Itest acknowledged that earlier today when he was up here. It's going to be tough for both teams. But if Carolina wins, folks, they have all the tiebreakers against the wild card teams. Niners. And they play the Seahawks week 17. We may have to do that game, folks. They caught Tampa. They'll be ahead of Tampa tomorrow night. And also, Carolina have their bye week 14. They play the Rams next week. I may, I'm going to have that game up. I'm fascinated, especially what happens if they do win tomorrow, Carolina. Are they going to be partying on the plane back home? Maybe. They're a young football team. The win there. They already won in Lambeau. As LaFleur is on the hot seat in Green Bay, corn, sweet, and potatoes. Boy, look at that evening gown that the beautiful Maria Taylor's wearing. I've never seen Devontae Adams more happier in my life. He was dancing earlier when he scored a touchdown. All right, Stafford's going to get the ball again. Yeah, Stafford's going to get the ball again, folks. If I'm McVay, I'll call a timeout here. He's going to let the clock run. Hey, McVay, call a timeout. Put more points on the board. Mr. Miami's laughing. We're a year for Matty Stafford, folks. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Hey, nicer in the building. Get ready for this. Oh, are you effing kidding me? Folks, the Buccaneers are going for it. Oh my God. Let's see if they get it. Nope. And you know what's going to happen, folks? He got the ball at the Buccaneer, I think, 28-yard line. He's going to put another touchdown up. And once he does that, I will bid you adieu, and we'll see you tomorrow night, as the great Jack Buck will say. Wow. We did the Seahawks and Rams last week. The Rams did not look like this against Seattle. Give Seattle a lot of credit. As Sam Donald's dumbass threw 4 interceptions. So, what a day, what a day. The Cowboys highlight the day with that big comeback. Kansas City survived as the Colts choked it away. Nakua be 3rd and 4 for the Rams. A minute 19 left. Doug Williams used to play for Tampa. Yes. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Rams. Stafford just behind Devontae Adams. They'll kick a field goal, and on that, folks, like I said, I'll bid you adieu. It'll be 31-7 Rams, and I appreciate everybody coming. Beer Money, my man 305, Melina, Nicer. It's great to see you, honey. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Yes, I am getting ready for Thanksgiving. As tomorrow, I will go pick up the turkey tomorrow. A nice 8-pound turkey. Field goal is excellent. And Nicer, we love you. The beautiful Nicer in the building. You wish Kuda happy Thanksgiving for me too. Tell the great one. His boy Mace wishes him nothing but great wishes. And happy holidays to him. Happy Thanksgiving to DJ Kuda. Yeah, I love you, Nicer. We all love you, baby. Don't forget that. Your family in here. We love you. Let's give her a hand. Nicer world. I don't know what happened there with the sound. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but the sound effects are off, but we gave you a standing ovation. Sean Taylor, rest in peace. As I'm saying goodnight to Nicer. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, baby. 305 eye test will be up here tomorrow for the Niner game. Look for the thumbnail to come out tomorrow. Thumbnails will be out tomorrow. And that's all I can say, folks. Oh, also shout out to Brother Love. People in the clouds as this game is over. And we'll see you Sunday, folks. Next Sunday. I'll be on tomorrow night for Carolina and the Niners. And then Thursday, I'm doing the pregame and then the postgame after Dallas and Kansas City. I won't be doing play-by-play. Sunday, we will be back, and we'll be in Indianapolis again. See the Colts and the Texans. Texans, well, Super Bowl defense there. And Baker having a rough night. We will see you tomorrow night. 2 days off, and then we'll be back for pre and post on Thanksgiving. Then the Bears and the Eagles on Friday, off Saturday. Next Sunday, Texans and Colts early. Seahawks and Vikings late. I want to thank everybody, people in the clouds. Sean Taylor's anniversary is Friday. He died on the 27th of November. That is on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, 305. So, so 2037. That's the year Barry Bonds will be inducted to Kent, to Cooperstown. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. 8 o'clock Eastern, I'll be on live. Good night from the Oasis.